Thank y'all for tuning in to Politics, Religion, and Whiskey, the Josh Terry podcast, brought to you by Raising Grace Studios. Want to give a big shout out to Pa Hopper, Jay Piper, and those guys over there. Y'all go check them out, parhopper.com. Also, let's see, Williams Tire, Nobles Networking, Gridiron Coffee. Shout out to Mr. Brad Sapp up in Macon. You're killing it, dude. I love the coffee. Thank you for being a sponsor for the show this month. Let's see, also Proud 90 Golf. Straight Haggard Thread Company. Thank you guys. Buckaroo Tattoo. We're getting more sponsors coming on, and I very much appreciate it. Also, to the people that line up most of these sponsors, Red Circle. Thank you for putting a little change in my pocket. They just hooked us up with Drizzly. Y'all go check out Drizzly. Is the alcohol delivery company. Thank y'all for being part of Politics, Religion, and Whiskey. Today, we're going to talk about dating. I was on live earlier today on TikTok because I didn't have shit to do. Kind of got stood up for a show. Then I found out that I'll record it later. It's okay. Difference in time. I'm on there bullshitting. And this pretty little lady that lives about an hour away from me was on there talking shit about dating. And I was like, you know what? Be a good time. Do a dating show. I don't think I've done a dating show in a while. Not Who Wants to Date Josh Terry. We've done that show. But just talking shit about what it's like being in your 30s and dating or dating in 2021. So I'd like to introduce y'all to Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa's from Macon. Say hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Don't be shy and you gotta get closer to it. Okay. You gotta act like you like it.
I do.
I can tell. I can see you grinning like a jackass eating briars already. Go ahead and drop your TikTok and everything so they can go stalk you later.
My TikTok username is your.peachy.mama.
That's the most basic white bitch handle you can have.
I'm from Georgia.
You seem pretty basic though.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you got like this. No, you might have a dark side to you. I can't tell yet.
We'll see.
You got those eyes though. You got mischievous eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Just I can tell. You're a handful. Anyway, so when we were talking on live earlier today, I was just talking about like my beliefs on dating and all this kind of stuff. And the topic came up. How long have you been single?
Let's see. 5 months.
5 months. How long were you dating before that?
11 months.
How long were you married?
No, just dating. I've been divorced for 4 years.
How long? How old are you? I know you're not supposed to ask a woman that, but
38.
You're not 38 years old.
I am.
You've aged very well.
Thank you.
Well, I hear you. I do like older women. Anyway, were you married? How many times have you been married?
Once.
Oh, just once.
Mm-hmm.
How long was that courtship?
7 years.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So my math is really bad here, but out of 38 years, you've been with somebody at least, 8 in a serious relationship?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like dating now? First off, how are you going about meeting people now? That's the important thing.
Well, first of all, I'm not right now.
Oh.
I'll tell you why. After the most recent breakup, I tried dating apps.
Doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
They suck.
Yeah, the shit I've seen is ridiculous.
Unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah, it's bad. So I downloaded Tinder and Bumble. Those were the two main ones. Put my bio on, my photos. Good God Almighty, it's crazy. Yeah, the dating pool is a cesspool.
Oh, absolutely. And you're in your 30s, so it isn't any good.
No.
I think when you're in your 30s is usually when you go through your first divorce. And you just go buck ass wild. So I think a bunch of those guys are either trash and usually that fucking way anyway, or they're just living life. I ain't got a problem with them living life. I don't agree with the unsolicited dick pics.
No.
I don't get the appeal of sending an unsolicited dick pic.
Honestly, after dating a couple of different people from various areas, may it be social media or, friends hooking you up or whatever, I almost welcome.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you welcome unsolicited dick pics?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give y'all for instance, I'm not going to use any names, of course, but I met a guy who happened to be from an area where I grew up.
Okay.
he no longer lives there. He's been gone from there for a long time. So anyways, ventured off into the social media world, checked his stuff out, made sure he wasn't a serial killer. Everything looked good. He did everything right to begin with. He didn't call and ask me where I wanted to eat or what I wanted to do. He actually called and said, hey, this is where we're going at this time on this date. Be ready, which I like.
Older women do.
Yeah.
Younger women hate that shit.
I'm not for the, okay, let's go out. I say yes and agree. And then, well, what do you want to do? Well, shit, I don't know. You asked me out. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
So anyways, we ended up going to a Braves game. He drove. Everything was great. Had a good time. It was late when we got back from the Braves game.
Okay. Spicy.
He actually lives about an hour away from me.
Oh, so he's got to spend the night.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
What? He took you to a Braves game.
And
he's trying to tomahawk chop that ass.
Okay. No. So anyways, he was awarded a second date. Second date, hung out, everything went good. Stayed the night. Bad stuff.
Bad
Stuff.
Why bad?
I should have asked for the unsolicited.
Oh no. We're talking about Tiny Tim?
Yeah, that's.
Are you like one of those ladies that the size does matter?
It wasn't even about the size, but it was a combination between size and quality.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna fucking jump off a bridge.
If he hears this, he might.
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, guy. Oh my God. If I just got told I had a little dick on a podcast with a lot of fucking viewers, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck this bitch.
It is what it is.
Hey, it happens. It happens. You're the first woman I've ever met that said that she wanted the unsolicited dick pic.
Absolutely. It's a running joke.
That is horrible.
Why?
Because I've seen my dick. I don't want to send a picture of it. I want you to be just as fucking surprised when I'm pull it out and you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. As I am, as you like, no, I'm good.
I know. I'd rather know what I'm working with beforehand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your phone number again? I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop my cock over to you.
You're killing me.
What's funny about that is all my friends give me shit because I will not turn my airdrop on. I fucking think it's stupid. I feel like people can steal your information. I don't know why. I don't understand airdrop enough, but I know I'm not turning it on to where something can casually leak to somebody. That's how dick pics that aren't supposed to be out in the world from celebrities get out in the world. I'm not a celebrity, but I'm not putting my dick on airdrop. And like, I just feel like, no, I've just never heard a woman be like, okay.
Absolutely.
I say, I don't ask for nudes. I do not ask for nudes though.
I don't want it to be the first thing that's said, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to base anything off of that. But at some point,
yeah, but it seems like if he got a little dick,
happen.
you ain't in for it.
It's not even that. It's really not.
It could be as long as he knows what he's doing.
Right.
But okay.
Yeah.
Still, that's trashy. What if you really love? What if you really love the guy and just the sex is whack? You don't think you could? Even if it's whack.
No.
But he checks off every box besides bedroom. Really?
Can't do it.
I'm fucked. I know I've never been married now.
Oh.
God, I know nobody stays around. You just make me super fucking depressed.
I'm sorry.
I know what it is. You better be glad I've got compliments for her. I'd be very upset right now.
Oh,
I would really be like texting exes and being like, do I have trash dick? I need you to be real with me. I just need you to tell me if it's bad. Because I already don't care no more. Like the older I get, like I have two different sex modes at this point in time in my life. One is, look, we're both adults. We know how this starts. We know how this ends.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it going so I can eat a sandwich and watch cartoons. And fuck, I got other shit to do. Or I've got a slight buzz, or I'm just in the mood, and I think I'm a porn star.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, get very dominant. I get very weird. I'm very aggressive. Like that Josh, great time. But I think the problem is that Josh doesn't come out till he's very comfortable with somebody.
Yeah.
So the other Josh, the lame lay, we'll call him lame lay, that's the one you probably get introduced to first. Best thing for any woman who's interested in me, catch me when I'm buzzed but not drunk. And I hadn't had any in about a week. Oh, it's on. It's on. You're gonna remember my name. Just say it, probably not. I mean, honestly, it's a good line. It's a good line. I don't know.
I did give him a second chance after that because I felt like he was nervous. I was like, oh, he's
how
nervous.
Old was he?
He's a little bit younger than I am.
How much younger, Cougar?
About 5 years.
I see. I promise y'all, she's not fucking talking about me. There's only a 4-year difference between us, and I would not take a bitch to the Braves game on the first. That costs too much for a first date. Absolutely, we're going to Taco Bell and Rigby's at best,
and I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that.
Guys that take you on a first date like that always know they're coming up short somewhere. Think about it. Every time you have a lavish first date, like over the top, no, they know that you're not gonna like something about them coming down the line, so they try to go ahead and fucking put the blinders on you right off the bat. Me, I disappoint from go.
Nowhere to go from
there.
No,
there's nowhere to go from up. Nowhere to go from up. Everybody's like, "Hey, how come you want to take me on a date? How come you always ask me if I want to come drink and ride dirt roads and hang out?" It's like, look, you better just go ahead and get used to this guy. Because it's the other guy with lavishness. He's not going to come out that much. He really might not even be that interested in you. The older I get, I realize that pretty women, I really don't like y'all very much.
Oh my God.
I'm not playing. Like, you're a good looking woman. I'll guarantee you 1 month's time from now, didn't matter if the sex was good or whatever. You get on my fucking nerves. You would. And I know that about me.
At least you know that about you.
That's why I keep it reals. It's the best way to be. Any other horrible dating things? Why'd you and your ex break up?
The most recent one?
Besides, not Tiny Tim.
He was in the military and
ex.
Yeah.
I love my military men and women, but y'all are not the people to date.
Definitely not. But he got moved to DC, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Was you a little heartbroken?
A little. Just
a little. Okay, you didn't elaborate on that too much, sir.
Yeah, the military guys have their own category for me now. He was my first and last.
You think they're bad? The women in the military are fucking animals. Do you think I'm ruthless about being up front? A fucking woman in the military, especially the ones in the Navy.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God. They're only home for so long off ship. And it's just like, they're going to tell you like real quick, like, it's like, hey, bitch, you might have to take me to dinner first. And it's like, no, we're fucking. But I put myself out there as a piece of shit, and you get treated like a piece of shit when you act like one. I turn a lot of them down though. I do my best to turn a lot of them down. It's just hard.
It is.
I have a problem. I like women. I just don't like talking to y'all.
I like men, but I don't like having to entertain.
See, that's me. You fucking perfect word. Hate entertaining.
I don't like it at all.
I'm horrible at communicating as is anyway.
Me and you both.
I can't fucking do it. I don't need to know what you're doing every minute of the day. I feel like we're all adults here. We're in our 30s. You get up and go to work. I don't have to ask you at 12 o'clock what you doing. You fucking at work. If there was something spectacular that happened between good morning and lunchtime, you'd probably fucking tell me. That's how I feel like. You don't have to text me and ask me what I'm doing. More than likely, because of the life I live, I'm probably asleep. I'm probably asleep till 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock if I got shit to do. Probably not much later than that. You don't need to know that I fucking just got up, took my first piss of the day, debated on,
It's meaningless conversation that bothers me. It's all day long.
See that?
Like, where do these people work?
Yeah. See, that's why women that are a little bit older than me are cool as fuck. because you already know that. The women that are younger, I hate them.
Needy.
Fucking hate them.
I have some younger female friends, and I see
Good God.
the other end of the spectrum.
I had one not too long ago. I will not talk to you or try to date you or hang out with you if you're under 21. I think that's way too young anyway. And that my level should be 30. That's my appropriate. If we couldn't have gone to high school together, then we probably can't have a fucking conversation. You know, that's how I feel. But every once in a while, you get one of these fucking smoke shows off TikTok or whatever, and they come out the woodworks, and they're like, "Okay, this is nice to look at. Like this isn't bad."
Mm-hmm.
And she came around one time, and I was like, "Look, I'm just going to tell you, you're gonna get by on your looks, but you can get gone from here because I'm not finna have a conversation with your dumb ass. You can't count to 3. Like, what's bad?" And then like they feel offended, or they were like, one thing with me is music. Music is everything to me. And when I'm sitting there listening to like some Keith Whitley and appreciating it with like a fucking good glass of whiskey or whatever, and you're like, "Hey, turn on some booty shaking music," automatically turned off. Automatically fucking hate your guts that you would rather hear Cardi B than Keith Whitley. No, you might as well go jump off a fucking bridge as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to hate you. There's nothing about you that's going to make me. It does not matter if you can, unless you, I don't know how to put this without being very nasty. Unless your pussy shoots out $100 bills, there's nothing you can do for me. There's not a conversation. No. Just because you look good naked don't mean shit to me no more.
Mm-mm.
It's the ones that look good naked that you have a conversation with. They're quality. I'll take a couple stretch marks, a couple of love handles, a piece of cellulite or two for some good convo.
Yeah. So the one that went to DC in the military, he was 10 years younger than me. He's also the youngest.
You're a cougar.
I am not.
You like them younger.
The older I get, yes.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, honestly. Maybe because I'm in my prime and they can keep up.
You think you're in your prime?
It's definitely started.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know you're in your prime now compared to 10 years ago?
Just the hormonal changes.
Oh, you mean that prime?
Yeah.
The fucking prime.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
Yeah. So he was 10 years younger. Music taste, movie taste. I don't know that he'd ever sit down and read a book.
Who fucking reads? I don't read.
I started a series on TikTok. I took them down, but I did start one for a while of things that he would ponder. It would be absurd, ridiculous questions like, what exactly is a pork rind?
What is a pork rind?
Mm-hmm. Does it contain pork?
No. Well, I guess it's skin.
It's skin.
Skin.
Yeah. He was confused because the bag did not say may contain pork.
Well, I mean,
just little things like that.
What branch was he in?
Air Force.
He should have been smart. That's supposed to be the smartest of them all, though.
Should have been.
Yeah. Dumbass. I don't see you dating younger. You know what? I'm gonna take a guess here. Take a guess here. Your marriage, was he older?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not much older. He was only a few years older than me.
But he was older.
Mm-hmm.
Ended because he's a dickhead.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. I figured an older guy did you wrong and was just like ugly to you. So you're like, I'm fucking all these young guys up from now on.
Mm-mm. Not at all. Great dad. By most accounts, wonderful husband.
What the fuck did you do then?
It was my fault.
I commend you that you had enough balls to say that. I have to say that way more often than I like to.
Yeah, I don't like saying it, but I
you
do.
can tell it fucking hurt. It fucking did not look
yeah.
like it came out your mouth easy.
It did hurt. It was my fault. I got bored.
Oh, I just made a TikTok about that.
Yeah, that's a shitty thing to say, but it's the truth.
No, I don't think it's a shitty thing to say. I like one of my rules is I will not fuck with a married woman. Like I just will not do it because I hold like marriage to a very high standard. That's why I've never been married, right? But like, I can understand how if somebody doesn't keep trying and to bring something new all the time, I can see how it get fucking stagnant.
It does.
Yeah. And you happen to have said it that you are in like your prime now. We hit our fucking prime. We're like 12 years old and we find out that thing can do some stuff. And y'all are like, oh no, we're gonna figure this out yet. We're gonna take our time. No,
exactly what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It sucks still. It sucks, but you got to keep it hot.
Absolutely.
You got to do some weird shit.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Well, okay. What's your definition of weird? This is always my favorite question to ask you. No. What's one of your definitions of weird shit? Or what was something that you needed to spice up?
It wasn't even that I needed to spice up anything. It was just the length of time in between.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm telling you. Okay. What's the appropriate amount of time a week?
I mean, twice. I don't know.
Okay. No, that's a fair.
Yeah.
It's a fair number.
Twice.
I can see twice a week being a fair number. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. How long would it normally be?
Then towards the end, like a month.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like affectionate at all?
No, he was very affectionate in other ways, but you know how everybody has their love language.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
mine's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mine is fucking nasty.
Mine might be too.
There we go.
I'm gonna say that it was physical.
Remind me to give you a
touch.
Remind me to give you a tour of the studio when we get done with this.
Yeah, mine's definitely physical touch. Yeah. His was gifting, so he tried to gift me the things all the time.
You know how many women want that?
Yeah, I don't want that shit. I can gift myself.
That's sexy. That's cool though. I get that. That's how I would feel.
I mean, I honestly feel that way. Men who try to come on strong with I make this amount, 6 figures a year, can give you this, that. Yeah, I can give myself that. I don't need that.
Yeah, my love language is not really disgusting. I'm that guy, which is fucking, it's going to sound like a line to any of you ladies listening, but it's not. I am literally the guy that what I like to do is sit around, drink, listen to music, dance, bullshit, flirt. Like that's the kind of shit. I still like when you sit in the middle of my truck when we're riding dirt roads. Like that's my type of shit.
So you have an old soul.
I'm old. I was not born in the right. No. I will go ahead and tell you. If I would have been born in the 60s and I could have been in my 20s or my 20s or whatever in the 70s and the 80s, I'm a millionaire. Like when radio was huge, when Howard Stern first came out.
Oh yeah.
Howard Stern is the GOAT to me when it comes to radio. He's the biggest influence I've had. And that's why I was so good at what I did in the 2 years that I did it. That's why we were number one and everybody got to know me. All this stuff, because a lot of the stuff that I did is, you remember that old bracelet everybody used to wear, what would Jesus do? I would be like, what would Howard do? And I always went with what I thought Howard would do. Always fucking worked for it. Never failed. But because cancel culture and everything, I'm not successful in that realm now. But I am successful here because you got free speech and everything.
Right.
But if I could go back then, it's over with. It's over with. I'm telling you, I have like, as much as I work in social media, I hate it. I despise social media. I want what our grandparents had. Like, I want that shit. But people just don't understand. Our grandparents and even our parents, to an extent, had it figured out to where you didn't have to see each other all the fucking time.
Right.
If you lived a county away, you'd write fucking love letters back and forth to each other. You would see each other when you could, when you wasn't working. You don't ever hear our grandpas or grandmas being like, God damn, I was on the factory floor and Sue Beth was wondering what the fuck I was doing. So she called up to the factory. I had to quit what I was doing. Almost got fucking fired. But it's the same premise today is people don't realize, like, if you are fucking working and you're on your phone, you're liable to get fired.
Yeah.
Like, just show a little bit of respect. But what they had is just, it's unique. You had it before social media. And then you had it before with social media. There's so many what's the word? Temptations.
Everything's at a finger's reach.
Yeah,
You
everything.
just tap and
Yeah.
boom, you're friends with somebody.
Yeah. People even, I mean, of course they watch porn now more, but you go back fucking 20 years when it was dial up. You'd eventually get tired of waiting on a motherfucker to connect. And now it's touch it, it's over with. That's why sex with couples, I think, have like declined so much. It's
It's possible.
when something's so available, it's over with.
Yeah, it's definitely a different world now.
What about you? What you think you ever get married again?
No.
I think you will.
Mm-mm.
I think you will. You ain't had the right dance yet. Not saying that because of me, because I don't fucking know. Don't get me wrong. I take you for a spin. But something about you scares me.
It would take one hell of a person to change my mind about that. Seriously. And
but-
I'll date you for 50 years.
That's what it's supposed to be, though, dumbass.
But
That's that's what it's supposed to be.
and not for 6 months either.
Yeah, you're not supposed to settle. Who the fuck
Yeah.
wants? There's too many people that settle now. I've got friends that it's just like, why don't you fucking wait? Unless it is just right off the bat. Like right off the bat, and everything's fucking perfect. But I still don't think that anybody knows anybody else till you live with them.
No, you don't.
You have to fucking live with them.
And people don't really start showing their true colors until they get comfortable with you. And for different people, depending on what they're portraying to be to begin with, to sell you, it may take a little while for those true colors to actually shine. So,
see, this is why I'm cool. Piece of shit right off the bat.
I am me all day long, every day.
I am too.
You get what you see.
I don't know how to be different. I went so long of my life trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be. I still to this day struggle with some things. It's where like, I want to post this or I want to say this, but I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you fucking weirdo. And then I end up doing it anyway. And it's like, oh, goddamn, we love you.
Mhm.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, it's just where you got to be yourself.
The only people that I really take into consideration where stuff like that is concerned is my kids. Other than that, everybody else can fuck off.
See, my child has to see a lot of fucked up things that I do. And I don't really run stuff by her anymore. But I let her be on the inside of jokes.
Okay.
So like there's certain things that I'll post that people might think that she's really mad or she's really whatever, but she might be part of the joke. You don't ever know. It's both. I do both with her. Sometimes her reaction to stuff is fucking priceless, but I don't even think about it no more because it's where there's something that I've lived by for a long time now, and it's you came in this world alone, you leave this world alone. It is your job in that middle to make yourself as happy as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like at some point in time, our kids go off and they try to make themselves happy. Our parents at some point in time broke away from us too to make themselves happy.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make ourselves fucking happy. If taking care of your youngins and doing a lot of shit is what makes you happy, by all means, fuck yeah, you go be little Susie housekeeper, homemaker. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's your happiness. That's not my happiness. I want to be 60 years old going to fucking concerts.
Oh yeah, me too.
I want to be that old, just like people videoing like my old ass still dancing Neon Moon, just having a fucking blast.
But I raised my kids the same way. They've seen and done more at the ages that they are than some people my age have ever done.
Yeah, Gracie's the same way. Gracie she'll be 10 this month. And she's been to Disney. She's been to Universal. I've took her to fucking a lot of crazy places that most kids don't get. I never got to do.
I didn't get to do any of that stuff that my kids have done.
First time I went to Orlando or went to Universal was with Gracie. I surprised her and took her. First time we went to Disney World I've ever been to Disney World was me and her mama taking her. So it's one of them things that I want her to be independent. I didn't know what it was like to be independent minded for a long time. A bunch of my childhood is trying to impress other people.
See, mine is ass opposite.
Really?
Yes. I lost my mom at a very young age, so I had no other choice but to be independent and learn how to stand on my own 2 feet.
I didn't.
And I have 2 daughters, so I want them to be the same way. I don't want them to be cold towards anyone, of course, but I want them to know how to take care of themselves.
That's cool. I say Viking Queens. That's what I'm raising Gracie to be. I want Gracie to be the baddest bitch when she gets tired. Attitude wise.
Yes.
Attitude wise. I don't want anybody to even think about fucking with her, trying to get over on her or whatever. First off, she's already got a crazy fucking daddy that goes everywhere with her. So they would be stupid. Like I can see some little bastard now at a softball game in high school, like saying some slick shit like, oh, she's got a fat ass. And then me turning around and being like, excuse me, I will slap the fuck out of you. And then if your daddy walks up, I'll slap the fuck out of him. I'll slap your mama on the ass. You come over here. Watch your mouth. She's gonna have rough. But I've grown to figure out like the kids in school growing up that were different and weird. They're the ones that had it figured out way before I did. The goth, emo, fucking whatever they were kids. Everybody always thought like, oh, these kids are fucking depressed. Some of them probably were, but they didn't fit in.
No.
Like they were just being themselves. If I could go back, I'd kick my fucking ass. I would put a pen in my hand and tell me to learn to write music sooner. I was already a good poet. And like I would have put down playing baseball and playing football and picked up golf clubs and wouldn't gave a shit what anybody said about me.
You play a lot of golf.
I love golf. Hey, it's so much fun.
Oh, I love it too.
You play?
Yeah.
I know you play.
Absolutely. I play like shit, but I play.
It don't matter. I'm not the best.
I love it.
I am. I will give myself credit for this. I'm always about tooting my horn when I can. I can outdrive every one of my friends. Okay. And I've only been playing for like 2 years. I knock the fuck out ball. Like, it's crazy. I just played with a golf coach for a college around here who I grew up with, and a guy who played minor league baseball that coaches baseball now for a living. Went and played with him the other day. Outdrove him.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's just like, attaboy, Poppy. Attaboy. Yeah, as you knocked.
I love it.
Oh, it's the funnest thing to me. I like to get hammered and do it though. That's my only problem. Is there's like it's usually about 1 through 5. 1 through 5, I'm still getting loose because everything in my body's tight. Everything. Like I'm always just stoved up. And then 6 through about 14, I'm on fire. Like you would be like, this motherfucker has played for a long time. He's good. But then the alcohol kicks in about 15 and 16 and 17 and 18. Trash. Fucking trash. If I could just figure out how to play, I think what I'm going to start doing is start drinking about 45 minutes before I go to the golf course. That way I'm good by 1. And then maybe I can work it into where I get at least 9 holes in where I'm not shit.
That would be a good first date too. Nobody's ever asked me.
Hey, I'll go do a hole in one with you anytime.
Nobody's ever asked to take me on a date to play golf.
It wouldn't be a date. It'd just be me talking shit the whole time.
That'd be fun.
Trying to get you naked on the golf cart in the woods.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, at least let's say it to your face instead of like telling my buddies behind my back. He's like, hey, y'all go ahead. I'm going to lose the ball in the woods real fast.
Or 2.
Or 2. See, there you go. Say you play back. You play along. Quickest way is to shut me up is to not let anything know that bothers you. If I ever know that I can get under your skin or that I can irritate you, it has got to be why I've turned so many women off. Is because as soon as you let me know, like an insecurity or something that bothers you, it's like I'm a shark and I'm in water and I smell blood. It's over with. I can't help it. I just attack. I know that it's ruined me for some women, like really, really bad.
My gosh. I work in a predominantly male world. It is real hard to get under my skin.
You have got to hear a lot of shit from your coworkers
all the time, and I shoot it right back to them.
See,
I feel like this is part of the reason why I can't date, because I have a bunch of male friends and I work around a bunch of men, so I come off as being crass and harsh.
I don't know what crass means.
Like cold.
Oh.
Unfeeling.
You don't seem cold.
Yeah, a lot of men say I'm unapproachable.
I don't know you're unapproachable.
I swear I hear it all the time.
I could walk up to the bar, see you, shot of tequila, make you smile in 30 seconds. So chills, gone.
I don't know what it is.
You don't seem that way.
I don't to me either. And to friends, they're like, no, you're like the coolest chick ever.
I mean, you do have RBF.
I have bad RBF.
I mean, I didn't notice it till now because you've been looking at me smiling this entire time. But yeah, you got RBF.
I have bad RBF.
The girls with RBF are always the coolest ones.
Well, that's what I think. But
I got our friend who lives in Macon, Brittany Dies. Brittany Dies has the worst resting bitch face I've ever fucking seen in my life. Also a bitch, but if you come at her correct, she's the funnest fucking person to ever be around.
I'm the same way. I don't put up with any bullshit.
I know she doesn't either.
Yeah. But now, unless you cross me, I'm good. And I'm very chill and laid back.
Yeah, you kind of scare me.
Why?
You're scary.
Why am I scary?
You just got this vibe.
Oh,
No, it's not a bad vibe.
Don't do that.
It's not a bad.
Tell me what the vibe is.
I don't know. It's either, and I mean this, you got crazy eyes. I brought it up earlier. It's either I don't know how else to say it. I'm either gonna fuck your brains out or I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Oh my gosh.
You've got crazy, bitch. You've got it. I can tell you're crazy.
I definitely have it.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Some men like that.
Yeah.
I like it for a little while. But all of y'all who grew up thinking that Miranda Lambert was the baddest bitch ever because she was crazy, all you can go fuck yourselves. Miranda Lambert's rich and can sing. She can do whatever fuck she wants to. Y'all fucking can't. You can't act like goddamn Miranda and just expect everybody to fall at your fucking feet all the time. That ain't how it works.
No, that's not me though. Not at all. No, I love Miranda. Don't get me wrong, but no, that's not me. Seriously, not at all.
What are you then?
Are we comparing to country singers?
No, just you. Just you.
I mean, I am super chill, laid back, a good time. I don't bother anybody unless they bother me. I'm very just go with the flow. But now if you knock on that door, I'll fucking answer it.
See, there it goes. That's how a crazy bitch answers that question.
I will answer it.
That is right there how a crazy woman answers that question. Now, if you knock on that door,
absolutely,
I will fucking answer. I get it. I get it.
Otherwise, though, I can tell. I'm fine.
Trust me. I could tell you got it written all over you. It's not bad though. It's just there's a lot of weak ass men out there, and there's a lot of weak women too. But you can tell you're a strong woman.
It's intimidating. Yeah, I've been told multiple times.
I'm not wired that way. It don't fuck with me. But I'm also the type that'll be like, act crazy if you fucking want to. There's a door right there. And I know if I walk out of it as crazy as you're acting, we'll both find somebody better for us.
It's hard for me to explain to a man that if I ask for time or attention, it's because I want it. Yeah. It's not because I'm insecure about something or you just have to be with somebody. That's not the case at all. Yeah.
There's a lot of women that they're very insecure, but they don't let you know they're insecure. So you don't know right off the bat that like, I have to do this.
I will straight take a shit with the bathroom door open on a first date. If you're at my house, I do not
care. Fucking five, my guy.
I don't care.
I'm just gonna tell you that would probably be the line for me.
I'm just saying.
If it's the first date. Now, if we just got done banging one out and then you go in there and drop some heat, that's a whole different story. That means I knock something loose, and I'm fine with that. I'm not the chick that's going to cut pizza up and eat it with a fork because I'm scared to eat in front of a guy. I burp, I fart, I shit, just like everybody else does. I'm sorry. You're scared.
I look like shit in the mornings, and I don't care.
Who doesn't look like shit in the mornings?
Oh, some women jump straight out of the bed and go fix their hair and put lip gloss on.
Okay, see, I don't know that bitch. I've never dealt with that.
I know those bitches.
Yeah, I don't usually mess with classy ladies.
Not even classy ladies.
I dated this one for a very long time. You had to tell her to go brush her teeth.
What?
I swear. She would lay around when she first got up. She'd go piss. She'd come back in bed, snuggle, lay down, wouldn't brush her teeth. And like, I'm not the most adamant person about banging in the morning. It's kind of like I'm still half asleep. I don't really like morning sex. I mean, if you got to have it, fuck yeah, let's get it over and done with so I can get some eggs and bacon. But no, like this girl, you had to be like, hey, it's lunchtime. How about brushing them? And she didn't have ugly teeth. It's like she did not have teeth is like the biggest thing for me.
It's a huge hygiene thing for me.
But if your breath smells like you've been eating cat ass,
I can't do it.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. I can't do it.
What's your biggest turn off with a guy? Or your biggest turn offs?
Whining.
Oh, you'd hate me. I'm a fucking princess.
No, I mean straight whining about any and everything.
Oh, no, you mean this bitching
just
all the time.
The whiner, yeah. My head hurts, my back hurts, my shoes didn't lace up right this morning.
Men do that?
Fuck yeah. And
no.
Yes, they do.
Lies. I've never heard a guy do that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Never heard a fucking guy do that.
Men do that.
I don't believe you on that one. I swear, I've never heard men, and look, my friends call me princess. I'm an entitled fuck. And I shouldn't be.
I don't mean like in the way of an entitled person. Like you think you got to have whatever you want to have when you want to have it. It's more of just a like crybaby type. Somebody who's always complaining that something didn't go their fucking way. It drives me insane.
No, that one right there. I get pissed about that one with anybody, male or female.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole lot more people that are in a whole lot worse situation.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry that you were 10 minutes late for whatever you had to do today. Yeah. Sorry they didn't have that shirt in your size. Go fuck you. There's somebody starving out there that can't pay their fucking light bill this month.
Exactly. Yeah, those are the ones that I don't like. I can't. That's a big turn off for me.
Yeah, I can't do that. What's some other ones? What's some don'ts when it comes to dating Lisa?
Bragging about what you have. I don't care about what material things you have. Your boat's cool. That's great. I'm sure we would have a great time on it. But if you've got to tell me and all of my friends and family and everybody else that you meet and remind them about the boat that you have, I don't want to go on that motherfucker anymore. It's like,
oh, you're cool. You're cool. Me and you can definitely be friends. No, I'm the same way. I hate the one-uppers.
Yeah, I don't like those.
The one-uppers, I would rather fucking punch you in the face than talk to you. We tell like my friends just happen to be kind of fucking cool. They get to meet some cool ass people, Nashville and all this kind of stuff. And I've got to meet some nice people with them, right? Mm-hmm. And there's always somebody that is in our fucking group when I'm here. Nashville's not too bad about it. Well, the circle of friends I keep up there, but it's people here. When like one of my guy friends is like, yeah, we just hung out with Ashley McBride. Got to fucking have drinks with her, get drunk with her. And then some stupid asshole that happens to be around us is like, oh, yeah, I met Kenny Chesney a couple years ago. And like, I got his autograph. Bitch, it ain't the same. Don't compare oranges to apples and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like, I just don't like when people try to one up folks. I can't. That shit drives me.
It's different if they're trying to share an experience, but most people, they're trying. Yeah, they're trying to one up.
People try to one up me all the time.
I'm one of those people who I've seen very, very famous people out in public.
Yeah.
For instance, in the Georgia Mall, I seen Shaq.
Honestly, I'd have lost my goddamn mind. I love Shaq.
I literally walked right beside him and turned away. Like, yeah. I'm not, the man's shopping. He's just like everybody else. So I wasn't in the groupie crowd. I tried to go away.
Shaq is on my list of people that I will fangirl out for.
I don't have anybody like that I would just bombard.
Shaq, Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson, Dennis Rodman, Chappelle. It's a very short list.
I stood right next to Ludacris at the Montgomery Jubilee one time.
Yeah, I don't care about Ludacris.
I mean, I'm saying, it doesn't.
We
I'm
had
not starstruck like that.
There was people that it's like 2 years ago. I was still working in radio, and I had to introduce Petey Pablo and Nelly at a concert.
Wow.
I was more fucking having fun. Everybody's losing their mind over Nelly, which rightfully so. Nelly's fucking cool.
Right.
But I'm getting fucked up with Petey Pablo. Like, he is getting me. He's got you almost feel bad for the cat because you can tell he has spent all the money he ever made off of take your shirt off, throw around your head like hell. Mm-hmm. He ain't got no goddamn money left. But he's a hell of a nice guy. Super fucking nice dude. I'm like in his 2002 Hummer getting high as fuck with him. I only smoke. I don't do drugs, but when Petey Pablo is like, hey, you want to hit this? I'm like, goddamn right I do. And everybody's just like, you're not trying to go there and talk to Nelly and kiss his ass. It's like, no, because this guy right here seems like a regular fucking guy.
Mhm.
And I'm having more fun just sitting here chilling with him.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I like people who are chill like that.
Yeah, I'm not much of for that shit. And that's what people, and you never know as far as like dating goes. There's a lot of women that ask to go to places with me.
Mhm.
And it's almost like, hey, I saw you're going to do this weekend. Take me with you. And like, that there's been some ballsy enough to be like, hey, if you go with me, we'll have a good time after. And it's like, are you promising me pussy just so you can go meet somebody?
That's awful.
It is. They're trash.
God.
And some of them bitches have went with me to concerts. Hey, look, if I know the price of admission is going to get me drunk and laid, I'm probably buying that ticket. But I'm also going to treat you accordingly afterwards. Like, I know what you are. You are just a trashy bitch. I'm a trashy guy.
Groupie.
Yeah, let's get together, make some trash babies, and that's it. I'll buy you a Plan B tomorrow. We'll go on about our way. Don't think I'm too good to buy a Plan B.
Oh, I don't worry about
It
that
ain't
anymore.
abortion if it doesn't have a heartbeat.
Oh my God.
Just saying. That's fucked up. I've never said that before. I don't feel bad.
No, you don't.
Well, I've had to talk about abortion a lot this week.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it earlier.
I just don't care about it.
I don't care about it either way either.
Religiously, I think you're not supposed to, but I also don't have a vagina, and nobody that I'm messing with is pregnant, so I don't think I'm supposed to have an opinion on it.
Makes sense.
Now, if like I was to knock you up, I'd have an opinion on it.
Yeah, because you would be a part of that.
Yeah, exactly. Not if I'm not a part of it, don't give a fuck.
I have a very to live by saying, and I say it all the time. If it does not directly affect me, I don't give a fuck.
There you go. It's feed me, fuck me, or finance me.
Right.
I don't care what you do.
Otherwise, go on about your life.
There you go. You actually have been pretty good at this. You're not bad.
Well, thank you.
For it to be your first time.
Yeah, never done a podcast before.
I'm not picky. Yeah, I am, because there's a lot
about everything.
There's a lot of people that ask me to do it. I figured you'd be good.
Really?
You post like I creep into people's lives a lot.
Oh gosh.
And like I'll just sit there and I got not mad at you.
Uh-oh.
But I forget that like TikTok doesn't show some comments sometimes like people post.
Mm-hmm.
And like I can't remember, you was doing something in one of your lives and I was fucked up. And I came in there and like I don't remember what you had said, but I was like, bitch, I'm coming over. Or whatever I said.
I've never seen you in my live.
Yeah. I was like, I'm coming over. But I don't ever stay in anybody's. I hate lives. As much as I do them, I hate them. Absolutely fucking hate them.
I literally just started doing lives like literally a week ago.
Yeah. I think they're very therapeutic and
they are.
They tell a lot about a person.
Oh yeah. It was very weird the first time I did one.
Oh, yeah. So they don't bother me.
Chilling and talking to your phone.
Well, so like one of my goals is to end up being where I can do stand up. I already have like spoke in front of like convention centers for politics stuff and everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm good at it. Like it's one of them things. I don't like bragging. I know you don't like braggers. I'm a very good speaker, like public speaker. And I got a lot of energy. I can talk about any subject, whatever. But I want to be able to, I don't necessarily know if it's stand up that I want to do, but I want to do something on those lines. And doing lives is very good practice for it.
It is.
It's very good practice.
Because you are basically like speaking to a crowd, but to yourself. You're interacting with yourself. I got you. Yeah. Makes sense.
It does. It's but I've crept into yours and a couple other people's and I'll listen to you talk. And I'd be like, you know what? She can talk shit. That's my main thing is if you can talk shit. If you cannot talk shit, there's this thing that people have. Like I'm starting, I don't even know what the fuck you call it. There's a lot of people that are reaching out to me to help them with their show, like either just getting started or advice on it. So I'm going to start like this consulting thing to help people. The saddest thing you can say to somebody is they don't have it. But
some people just don't.
They don't. You can't. Like it's not ever going to be entertaining.
No.
It's not. You have to be able to, it's one of two things. You're either so fucking famous already before you start, that there's no way you can fail.
Right.
There's no fucking way. But even then, if your show's not any good, your first show, because you're so famous, you might got 1 million downloads on your first show. But if it sucks, your next show's only going to have 500,000 downloads. Like it's going to fall off.
Of course.
It's never going to be the same. Or you're actually good at what you do. And if you don't have it, you're never going to have it.
No.
I don't know how to tell. And I hate that.
I see people all the time doing lives who are like that though.
Yeah. Oh,
and
God,
they have
yeah.
a following, but it's usually because of whatever niche they have.
See, that's the thing. I don't go to any of these TikTok events or hang out with a lot of TikTokers because some of them, like the ones I've had on my show, I think are very good. I think everyone that I've had on my show has been very, very good. That has had a huge following on there.
I'm trying to think who all you've had on here.
A lot of people. Probably 60% of the people I've had on my show has been big on TikTok. Kelsey was just on it before a wedding. Kelsey and Curtis both were just on it right before their wedding. I've had a lot of people. That's just the most recent one. Ginger Billy, Catfish Cooley. A lot of these fucking people.
Oh, I know who all of those people are.
But they don't have one trick.
No,
they're
I
unique.
don't either. I don't have
they're
a niche.
Unique. You have to be, and I don't have one. I can talk about anything. I literally can sit here and bullshit with you about fucking, dating, whatever, and then turn around and have a country music show. Like you have to be able. The people that are one trick ponies on TikTok or social media, they fall off.
Yeah, they always do.
They always fall off, and it sucks because there's a lot of people after the election last year or during the election, they tied themselves to being a conservative. And like when they did that, that's their fucking lane. That's the only lane they can stay in. They don't know what to do. And so now all they do is just make, some of them are good. Like Conservative Anthony's one of my buddies. He's been on the show. He's real good. Brianna, I love you. Yeah, you bitch. Absolutely love her and Jimmy and some more people at Flawless. She's been on the show. They're all good at what they do, but they can do other shit outside of it. There's some folks on there that you can just see they're just steadily declining because you attach yourself to one thing.
I just started with the TikTok thing maybe 6 or 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Like really interesting.
That's how I got to meet you, right?
Yes.
I think I was drunk one night and you was in one of my lives.
I had heard from, I think it was through Facebook. I had seen you or heard of you and the show.
Yeah.
And then I seen you on TikTok and I was like, oh, okay. I can actually see him interacting with people now.
I like interacting with people.
You're funny.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's just different. I like it. And I can't do it every day. That's one thing. I don't understand how people do it. For one thing, it makes me feel sad about their real lives.
Yeah, because what are they doing with their time?
Yeah, like this is what you have to do. There's a couple people that don't like me on social media because I've said that, because all they do is fucking live, right? But you know what I say whenever they talk shit to me about all they do is live?
What?
All I do is live.
There you go.
I'm out doing some shit. And I'll put my stuff on social media after the fact. I'll record a video of playing golf or chugging beer or doing something fucking stupid, and I'll upload it on Snapchat then or whatever, but I don't let it take away from what the fuck I'm doing.
No, absolutely not. I'm the same way. We went to the lake the same weekend that you guys were at the lake, and I recorded videos the whole time I was there, and I didn't actually post anything until I got home and had unpacked and started laundry. I mean, I'm not going to live every waking minute by social media, period.
Yeah, it blows my mind. And I get why some people do it because they're making money off of it. I get why some people do it. It doesn't bother me that they do it. It's just for me, I would be sad if that was me. I like the fact that I actually have friends in the real world that I can go do some fun shit.
Yeah, and you don't want to take away from it either.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
And some of those people that hang out with people like that kind of feel like, circus monkeys. They're always trying to get me to perform something.
I didn't get it when I first blew up on Snapchat back in the day with Bearded Bastard. I did not get why my friends always used to have to tell me, hey, don't record every goddamn thing we do, because that's what I used to do. I would literally, if it was funny or something we was doing, I would do it. Now, I hardly ever pull my phone out when I'm with my friends.
Yeah, it gets old quick.
Yeah. Nobody wants to sit like your friends, like this is a moment you're sharing with them.
Of course.
Like,
And not everybody's into doing that type of stuff
Yeah.
either. They don't want to be seen on social media.
no, I've been around it and it is weird. Like there's some people that never fucking stop.
Oh, I know. I have some
I
friends
don't-
that are like that.
I don't know how.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how people date like that either.
I don't either.
There's no way in fuck that I'm gonna date. That feels like you're dating another person.
Yeah.
If I feel like your phone is another person and I have to like battle you for time
Mm-mm.
or battle it for time, fuck that shit.
I don't have time for that either. I have went out on a couple of dates actually where somebody just kept their phone in their hand the entire time.
You didn't have a low enough cut shirt on.
I did.
Oh, you was asking for it.
Maybe.
See, why don't you wear that today? I saw what you wore in here.
I came straight from work today.
You could have stopped at Walmart. You could have done a little something, push them girls up.
They don't need to be pushed up.
I hear that.
I paid enough for them to where I don't have to worry
there we
about
go.
that.
She found the weakness. You found the weakness.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, I am a connoisseur and lover of fake titties.
I know.
I can't
listen.
I can't help it. They're my fucking faves. How big are yours?
Double D.
You do not have double D's.
I swear I am.
You do not.
I have
look
a
like
Victoria's Secret bra and I will drop it. It's a double D.
We won't be putting that on YouTube, but that is maybe later. No, I'm one of those. I don't care whatever else you do to your body. I always am like, don't ever improve things. Don't ever improve things. There's something about fake titties. Don't get me wrong. I like all titties, big titties, little titties, sideways, lopsided titties, one titty bigger than other, look like Forrest Whitaker's face.
Oh
Like
God.
one titty took NyQuil, one titty took Dayquil, pepperoni. I like them all. Little baby toes on the end of them things. Like I like them all. Fake titties, big fan. Only cosmetic work that I think anybody ever needs to get done. But that's also, if I could end up having the perfect penis, I don't know. It would not be fair for me to have the perfect penis.
You'd be hell.
I would. I always say it all the time. If I had a big dick, I'd wear jorts all the time. No underwear, tip dangling. I would walk around looking like Captain Morgan everywhere I went. Propping my leg up, just letting you know.
I could see you doing that.
Oh, I know I
actually.
would. That's why I don't have any musical talent either. Can't sing, can't play, because I would ruin myself. I would. I got a buddy who says, we get like all the time. You'd be surprised. You probably wouldn't be surprised. A lot of women ask you to like subscribe to their OnlyFans and shit like all the time and everything, right?
Do they actually ask though?
They ask me every day. I promise you. Today I've probably been asked twice. I probably been asked 10 times since Monday.
But is it by people you know or just like
it's women on
trolls?
social media that think that when they send me a message and they flirt, not really flirt, but like, hey, handsome, love your beard, whatever. Hey, if you want to see more, go ahead, my OnlyFans. And I'm like, bitch, I got a talk show. I'm funny. I can make you giggle, and next thing you know, a bitch is naked.
Yeah.
Like, don't come at me like that. My buddy Lee, he tells them all the time because he gets asked just as much as I do. He's like, look, bitch, I've had a guitar, been able to play it since I was 15 years old. I ain't had to ask for nudes.
Yeah.
They've sent them to me. And like, I don't like, I get the OnlyFans thing if you make enough to where it is a means to an end. I got a friend that just bought she's made like $1.5 million in a year.
Ooh.
That's money. Like that's enough money to put your asshole on the internet.
Oh, absolutely.
I get it.
1.5 million, you can see the starfish.
Exactly. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Don't give a fuck. None of it. That is not. But I feel bad for all the girls that have made $1,000 here, 500 there. Very inconsistent because there's gonna be stuff out there when OnlyFans is over, and it's already almost over one time.
Mhm.
Whenever the whatever it was, like PayPal and all that shit was like, we can't keep paying out on this stuff. But then OnlyFans was like, no, we got to keep this shit going. We're gonna lose too much business and too much money. So it's not going to end now, but it's going to end. Everything ends.
Everything does.
Everything fucking ends. And when it does, if you haven't made that much money, but all your shit's out there, especially if you got kids, it's fucked.
Mm.
It's fucked. I could it has been brought to my attention like several times that I have a lot of big girls that follow me. I love big girls. I love everything about them. I love them. They're fucking queens to me.
I heard you saying that earlier.
I do. I love big girls. But I think everybody's beautiful. I just think some people don't get told that they're beautiful, and they don't get. If you don't ever get told you're beautiful, you don't want to act beautiful. That's one thing I think that I'm supposed to do with social media, because I used to be a big guy, was I'm supposed to promote positivity. But I'm supposed to talk to a woman that looks like you, a good looking woman, the same way I'm supposed to talk to a girl that's 300 something pounds.
I do.
What?
Every female that I meet, whether they're tiny Barbie dolls
Yeah.
or whether they're bigger girls, whatever, I speak to them all the same.
Yeah, you're supposed to treat them all the same.
Mhm.
And I talk shit to everybody.
Same.
So that's what it is. And I can't, you fucked up my point.
I'm sorry.
Way to fucking interrupt there.
I'm sorry.
Between thinking about your double D's and big girls, I'm over here trying to keep a chub down.
I'm so
The
sorry.
fuck am I supposed to do now?
I'm sorry. You were going with the I love the big girls. You talk to them all the same. You treat them all the same. You promote positivity. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever she just said. There was a good fucking point behind that. There was.
I am so sorry.
I just think that everybody is supposed to get told they're beautiful. And even though they don't look the way that other people say beauty is, that don't mean you're not beautiful. There's a lot of women that find me attractive. I don't fucking get it. I see me naked. It's like, look, bitch, I'm a disgusting human being. There's sometimes I don't bathe for days.
What?
I'm nasty, bro. Like, look.
The princess doesn't bathe for days.
Look, I'll tell you, this is what I do. I love baths. I love baths. I will sit in a bathtub for an hour. Every time the water starts to get a little cold, turn that shit back on. Pour a little bit more bubbles. I'm talking about scalding hot. But I don't always bathe when I'm in there. But I feel like because I'm in water, that I'm cleansing myself.
You gotta have the soap in the rag.
You want to hear something more disgusting about me?
Go ahead.
This is bad. This is bad. This will make you not want to bang me later. You had the drink turned up right, and I was trying to get you to spew it. Mid thigh down. I am 34 years old. Mid thigh down. You know how many times I've washed that? From my mid thigh to my feet.
How many times?
I bet you not 100 in my life, unless I was dirty, unless I had like mud or grass or something on me or whatever. I'm telling you, water runs down. It's gravity. Now, like my downstairs gets washed very well, needs to be, like Comet and Ajax and all the rest of that shit. Be spraying that on there. I bleach it sometimes just for the hell of it.
Stop.
I do. You got to disinfect.
We don't put that down there.
Something needs to be done down there. But the rest of me, I bathe very well. My beard's I try to keep it in good shape, condition, all that kind of stuff. Everything else, very good. Mid thigh down, I don't know. There could be fucking gross down there. They don't stink. I don't understand. Like, they're not dirty. There's nothing like my feet are like at the bottom. Like, I'll scrub the bottom of my feet with like the bathtub. Like I'm a horse. Like,
do you get pedicures?
No.
So what happens to all of the dead skin that you never touch?
What dead skin?
The dead skin that's on your feet, around your toes.
There's not any. Baths take care of that.
Baths.
Are you a foot person?
I mean, no.
They don't. Why they? Look, I'll show you.
Like everybody sheds skin all the time.
Oh God! Look, my feet are not bad.
Okay.
Look at that. See?
They're really not that bad.
See? Look at that calf though. Y'all say calf? Look, I got legs. I'm telling you, I don't have many good attributes. It's carrying around all this good dick.
Oh my God! You've already said it was teeny tiny.
It is. It's petite. I prefer petite. Pedro is petite.
Pedro, wait.
It's Pedro. My dick's name's Pedro.
Why
You never heard this joke?
Mexican? No.
He's south of the border. He's a very hard worker, and when he gets off, he likes to take siestas. My dick's name's Pedro. What's your downstairs' name? I know you got one for it.
I really don't.
It's probably as wide as you are, like Starbucks. French vanilla cream.
I don't have a name for her.
Really?
No, I have a name for the girls though.
What's the girls?
Thelma and Louise.
No, that's so basic.
It's not basic.
That is basic
it's
as fake
basic.
titties. That is basic as fuck.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Who else do you know with tits named Thelma and Louise?
Everyone ever.
Really?
Everybody names their titties Thelma and Louise. There's not a woman that with fake titties is not named Thelma and Louise.
I've never heard such.
There's some woman right now looking at her chest, listening to us, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I got to change my name now. This bitch has got." Are you got tattoos?
I do. I have two.
Okay, I was thinking you was like pure.
I have another basic white girl tramp stamp.
Okay, so let me see.
And then one on my foot.
Let me see his tramp stamp.
A shirt tucked in it.
Oh, okay, it's okay. You can untuck it. Never mind. She don't want to show the tramp stamp.
You can see that later.
I hit bitch. Don't play with me. Don't act like you won't get the 30-second thunder.
And then I have one on my foot.
What's on your foot?
It is a Japanese kanji symbol.
I had one of those. I just got it covered up. Mine was right here. It meant king, and the girl I was dating at the time had a symbol for queen. Hey, look, I was fucking 18. I was a white bitch.
That was a romance made for disaster.
That was a fucking Lifetime movie of disaster. God, that was the fucking worst thing about it. I thought I was infatuated with this person for like years afterward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking moron. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. You ever look back at that and be like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Several times.
Yeah, this one, all the time, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
But what I wasn't fucking thinking was how good you were going to be at this. I appreciate you coming to do this. And it was fun. It went from us talking shit on TikTok Live to us doing this. This was a good time.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. You can come back anytime or come anytime. I mean, it's really, I've never hit on somebody this much on the show.
Really?
Hi. The listeners are probably like, they probably already turned off.
Stop.
They probably already turned off because they hear me turned on.
It's the pheromones. You know I'm in a dry spell right now.
You're in a dry spell?
Absolutely.
Oh, we can fix that. Hey, guys, thank y'all for listening to Politics, Religion, and Whiskey. We'll catch you next time.